What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan back once again for some more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. In the last part, we got introduced to our trio of characters, and we started off Terra's storyline. I did manage to do a little bit of sleuthing off screen, and I got up to level 5. Yeah, not all that much, I know. I also managed to find an ether whilst I was fighting, and a couple of other items as well. Especially two kind of important items, ice cream ingredients. I'll get more into that when we actually get to the point where we can make ice cream, but let's get going. And I can show off where to find those ingredients later. For the most part, we gotta keep on track. And definitely want to power up Aqua's D-Link. Even though hers is obviously more magic-based. Still good to have them be at full strength. Stupid thing is having to wait for the fucking star fruit. Come here, you little bastard. Good thing about Aqua, though, she has Cura as part of her moveset. Which definitely helps out in the earlier stages if you're playing a higher difficulty. Thunder. Take that. Although I can't say much for her finish. Come on, one of you little bastards gotta drop one eventually. That's a no. Definitely gotta guard against these guys because they can bring the pain. Save the finish for someone else. I kind of think that way with this game. You got clear if you want to save one of your moves for a strong enemy now or later. Other times you just want to blow everything to hell. I hate when those guys go on the ground. It's so annoying! This should be the last little remnants on the outside of the castle. You're gonna get past me, big boy! Where the hell did the other one go? Whatever, let's actually get inside. Surprisingly enough, actually loads quite quickly into the castle. Treasure chest! Zero gravity. Speaking of that, I think we can actually start mixing up some new techniques. Sliding dash or blizzard. We'll use blizzard. And we're gonna go for the fleeting crystal. Attack haste. And I've gotta equip that so we can actually use it. Look yourself in ice and hit the enemy with a jumping attack. Not too bad. And let's set that up so it can start getting leveled up. And this is the ability screen. All the abilities you get will be here, and if it has that little blue symbol on it, it's attached to a technique that is not maxed out yet. But if it's yellow, it's can be turned on or off. Unfortunately, whenever you change out a technique, it takes forever for your thing to reload. But with attack haste, it's going to take less time for our attacks, for our attack techniques to actually reload back into the deck, so we can use them. Zero gravity just lifts everyone into the air, so you can just smack them down. Also, whenever you pull off a finishing move, you're basically invincible. Very good if you're trying to stay alive during a heated fight. Or just stay alive in general. Where the hell do these guys come from? I think at least one of them will drop the damn star. Get out of here. What the hell do you think you're doing? There it is. 1, Magic Reflector. Still the same. More strength, definitely could use that. Finish fights a bit faster. Alright, anyone else? A bad looking castle, I must say. I should have just had enough in the corner. And potions are a bit awkward to use in this game. You can only use 3 of them in one command slot. But you can fill up all your command slots with potions, so say you have 3 slots like I do right now, you could have 3 in each slot, adding up to 9 potions. And that's for every item, I believe. Which can be a bit irritating, but you gotta make do with what you got. Come on. There we go. Ow! Can't wait to get the retaliation moves a bit later. Then you can start punishing guys for knocking you away. Anyone else? Okay. Should be some more up here. And I'd be right. Pretty sad when it's taking 2 hits to take down the weakest enemy in the game. Should be taking 1 swipe. And they just dissipate into dust. Oh, that one took 3. I believe the little ones are called floods. I don't exactly know why. And there's the second. Auto life, so if I die, I'd be coming back to life. Basic stuff.
This feels so familiar.
Her heart is filled with light. Not the slightest touch of darkness. Just the kind of heart I need.
For what?
Imagine with me the most glorious of futures. 7 of the purest hearts, each overflowing with light. When brought together, they grant the power to rule all worlds.
What do you mean?
Why, that key you hold. The Keyblade, is it called?
Where did you learn that name?
That trinket is the only way to obtain the hearts.
No more games! Where is Master Xehanort?
Impudence will get you nowhere, child. If you wish to learn more, you must retrieve the heart of Aurora.
And why would I ever want to do that?
It's not a matter of why, but of will. In your heart, there is darkness just waiting to be awakened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perhaps not yet. But I have power over sleep. And I can awaken what's inside you. Then you will be free to be who you truly are.
Remember, the darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that we could be rid of it. You must destroy it. Push the darkness down. Give it no quarter in your heart.
Here it is. Just what I've waited for. To think that all he spoke of was and will be true.
What? How did I... What did I do? What did you do?
You speak as if I pulled some invisible strings. No, you couldn't be further from the truth, child. I simply whispered to the darkness you already held inside.
How could I do this? Then!
Yes. Now, you want to know where Xehanort went. Well, that I cannot answer. He disappeared into the darkness. But now I know the Keyblade is necessary to gather hearts. Join me. Collect 6 more hearts of pure light. Then we will rule all the worlds together!
You seem to be mixed up. I'm a peacekeeper, not a tyrant.
For a peacekeeper, you're off to an exceptionally poor start. Remember this. The darkness in your heart cannot be held back by force or strength. Now, my work here is done, as is yours. Wasn't there someone you needed to chase?
Wait! The Unversed. They're gonna bring down the castle. I have to do something.
Or dealing with Maleficent. And yeah, she basically just fucking brainwashed him into stealing Aurora's heart. Smooth move, dipstick. And you only see these animations when the treasure chest is a bit bigger than the rest. They either carry the map or a very specific, very rare item. And about these stickers, we'll get to that right after I take care of this chest. Attack recipe. Thank you very much. The stickers go into your reports section. From that, it goes to your sticker album. Here you can put stickers all over the picture, and if you create enough points on the picture, you get special items. Or maybe even special abilities. See? With the Rhythm Mixer being the next command style that you can get. But it's going to take quite some time before you can get that. And there are 3 here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get one of them because I do not have a higher jump. So it'll have to wait for a while. Although I don't plan to get exactly everything in the game, I will show off all the secret bosses and all the fights in the Mirage Arena. Okay, let's see if we can get everything here. Yeah, I'll get 1 poison. And 1 confuse. Alright then. Get rid of sliding dash and put poison in its place. Can I mix anything else? No. Definitely need to get a lot more crystals, that way I can start melding things. Alright, let's head off. Since we now have another D-Link, start powering that up too. Maleficent focuses on both fire magic and sleep, along with a little bit of melee. But overall, it's just fire and sleep. Apparently darkness, because that guy is now blind, and now dead. And I do like the little The little design on top of the command deck, too. Pretty badass looking.
Take that! You're done!
Of course, she has her own unique finisher. Some take longer to go over than the others, but others are obviously more powerful. Nice. Things are starting to level up already. Including the shot lock, which is a very good thing. Considering the more leveled up a shot lock is, the faster it can lock onto enemies. Which makes it a hell of a lot more effective than it usually is. Dear God, get the hell away from there. Bruisers are going to be the end of me. Especially if I'm not careful. Stupid that those things only work in areas. Although I do love the big orbs. And of course, I don't get fucking anything from that. So I just head right back to the save point and heal up. Thank you. Well, I guess the focus does recover? I don't know. Let's get a little bit more leveled up before we head off to fight the boss. Although these guys obviously aren't giving me very much to deal with. I don't believe that the Moogle shop that gives you commands gives you ones that you haven't gotten yet, except for like Confuse and Poison. Poison, all in all, ain't that effective, but it does combine with some good techniques, though. Take out the Unversed, which is the boss. I forgot the name. I believe it's like Wheelmaster or something. It's basically a giant spinning needle. And go. Even the finishers are context sensitive. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're powerful, though. This guy does not want any part of me. As we get a few free hits in. Watch out for that jump attack. It's probably the worst attack that thing's got, besides when it loses some of its attachments. Get off of me. And move away. I don't want to use the healing just yet. Kindly get off of my ass. Don't know why he was spinning around like that. And let's switch to Aqua. Come on. Whatever. Thankfully, whenever you do switch into D-Link, your health becomes full again. Eat this, and this, and this. And my god, he's going berserk. I'm not gonna be galloping around like a fucking horse. Ooh, Mind Square, that's a good one. But this fight's just about over. I get another slot, and I get another command style. This focuses on ice attacks.
It's my fault her light was stolen. It was because I was weak. I'm sorry. I'll get your light back. Once I learn to stand up against the darkness. Why would Master Xehanort imprison the light? The purest hearts of light. Do they hold the answer?
7 pure hearts, each completely void of darkness. Such a search may take some time.
Fairy Stars, a Keyblade that provides a bounce boost in strength and magic. Yeah, just about after every single world you get a new Keyblade, which I love. Because who wants to stick around with that same old Keyblade over and over again? And this opens up 2 new worlds for us. One based off Snow White, and the other Cinderella. And you can tackle these worlds in any order you wish. Well, some of them anyway. Obviously you have to start with the Enchanted Dominion. And this is the Mirage Arena. Okay, I can explain this myself, game. Thank you very much. And, what are we going to do about the armor? I'm going to make all of them 50, so it looks like he has black armor, considering he's all about darkness and all that. But what you might expect just from the look of the place is that this is a Tron-based world, but no. This is not based off of any Disney property or any Square Enix property. It's its own little thing. Basically what this is a little minigame area. Got the arena mode, the command board, and something we find out a bit later, Rumble Racing. And this will help you get more items, more shot locks, and you can fight several different kinds of bosses here. It's a bit of a little extra mode, and on the PSP it actually had multiplayer. Sadly that feature was removed in the PS3 and PS4 versions. But I can get more into that a bit later, near the end of the whole thing. And of course I will be showing off all the matches in the arena, all the races on Rumble Racing, and all the command boards. Just for one character though. It gets a bit repetitive having to do it over and over again. Okay, since this is level 2, I guess we should go here. But first, see that Keyblade. And our normal one is better for strength, but this is better for magic. But considering that Terra is more of a physical brawler type of character, I think we should stick with the physical attacks. And how is that attack going off? That's barely even leveled up. It doesn't matter how you... It doesn't matter if you use the attack, it depends on the more you attack overall. So the more enemies you kill, the faster it can actually level up. I didn't mean to hit the command board, but I guess I can show this off regardless, just to get the stupid tutorials out of the way. Yes, thank you very much to kindly piss off. Basically, command board is kind of like Monopoly, or if you played it before, Fortune Street. When you land in a space, you can purchase it, and you can attempt to steal your opponent's spaces as well. But the main goal is to get a certain amount of GP, or game points, and get back to the home space. Therefore, you win the game. The only one you can do right now is the Keyblade board. I guess I can get one game in, and you can set it to whatever you want. I tend to do it a bit shorter, considering it can drag on for quite some time. And you always have to have an opponent to play against, because what would be the point otherwise? And you're always playing as the character you've chosen at the start of the story. So for me, I had to stick with Terra. And we're not going to shuffle that because I want to go first. And here I can explain a bit more about the spaces.
Alright.
Get the hell off of here. Fucking tutorials. Also, amp up that speed. Actually, can I just look around here for a second? Nope. You can see that blue space over there? I'm gonna try and hit it. And fail. And this is where you can put your actual commands from your inventory onto the space. I'm not ever gonna give up the wizard ones, though.
There we go.
Because those have special effects if you use them from your hand. My god, I have so much to fucking explain. Looks like everyone's getting shit on today.
Nice.
And you can also pick up some commands off the board that you can't get normally. Like, some boards actually have shot locks on here that you can't get otherwise. Yes, I know, shut up! As I told you before, these things do different abilities depending on what they are. Grounds typically protect you, but the magic cards are probably the best ones, as they give you more dice to roll.
How you like this?
And Keyblade cards allow you to stun your enemies. And there are a lot more combinations than just the ones listed.
Alright.
Alright, that's... I know! Shut up. Explain that myself.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Can I turn off that fucking tutorial, please? And I cannot land on that shit. Basically, what you really want to do is go through all the checkpoints. You see I went to the blue one. And there are 3 others. Yellow, and red, and green. And I really wanted to land on that 800, but unfortunately I cannot. Yeah, I'll put the sign
There we
on
go.
there. And when you get all those, you get a bonus to your GP. Which will help you get your GP up higher faster. If you manage to land on the checkpoint, you not only get the bonus, you can level up one of your panels for a price. So when an enemy lands on it, they have to pay more. Again, it's kind of like Monopoly. Damn, she's got all magic cards. I'm jealous. Come on, I need the 3. Give me a 3. I got a 2.
Alright.
And over that GP. And what can I use here? I'll put
There we
slide
go.
down. And about those starry spaces that are purple and gold trim, those are summon spaces.
Thank you.
And a lot of special things can happen when you step on them. In this board in particular, it allows you to go to any space you choose. And my god, she had to fucking land on it. Oh, she can't even buy it. Come on, give me 1! Shit.
No.
Of all the rotten luck. Well, I don't need to get it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna land on my space.